Baik, bersama kita di Nadi Arena untuk mengulas dengan lebih lanjut mengenai pencapaian Nurul Izzah adalah bekas Olimpian Negara, Josiah Ng. Hi Josiah, can you hear Lily here in studio?
Hi, Larry. Yes, I can hear you. Hi, everyone.
Hi, all right, nice. Okay, you are only one of three national track cycling athletes to win 2 gold medals at the ACC besides Dato Azizul Hasni. So, do you still remember that? What was it like? And maybe you can give us an indication of how Nurul must be feeling right now to Josiah.
Yeah, I know exactly how she feels because I won a double gold there back in 2013, 11 years ago. And I remember like as yesterday as one of the highlights of my career because to win a double, especially sprint and Karen, is very rare. I know she won it in the Karen and 500, but still, it's very impressive, especially at her young age. She's very young, and man, I didn't expect that this early. I knew that she was a super talent, but I think she's younger than, how old is she? She's younger than Azizul when he won his first double, and then I was old when I won. I was 33 years old. I'm a late bloomer.
All right, Josiah, everyone is saying Nurul Izzah's achievements at the recent ACC reminds them of Fatiha Mustafa. You are familiar with Fatiha's achievements with the national team, so do you agree on this?
Oh, absolutely. She is as good or even going to be better than Fatiha. So we are very lucky to have a young talent that's mentally strong, and she looks like she will develop and go the whole way. So we're looking for someone to lead our country as Azizul leaves the sport soon because he's already 36 years old. So we're looking for someone to shine, and I'm very excited that she can take that mantle.
Yes, got to agree with you because Nurul Izzah is only 20 years old now. And Josiah, maybe what are the ideal next steps for Nurul after this as she attempts to qualify for the Paris Olympics in 5 months?
No, I think she's got to go to all her competitions with confidence that she's one of the best in the world. You know, she's the best in Asia right now. Officially, she's the best in Asia. And look, the Japanese are consistently the best in the world in the men and women, actually in the sprint, right? In the Karen, male and the female, Japanese are at the top. So if she's managed to beat them, then she should carry that confidence going into all the world level competitions leading up to Olympics.
Okay, maybe if you could offer her some advice in navigating her career after such a proud achievement, what would you say to her, Josiah?
Well, I mean, I don't think too far ahead. Of course, she can have her long-term goals, but take it one step at a time because it can be very overwhelming. Don't think about outside expectations. Stick to her own processes and have trust in her team, which I believe she would be doing anyway. I don't think I have to tell her anything she already doesn't know. But yeah, just have her remind herself that enjoy the process and trust her team.
Okay. Maybe at the age of 20, what kind of challenges will she have to face and how do she overcome the challenges, Josiah?
Well, I mean, there's so many. The list is long. I mean, there's injury, there's crashes, there's high expectation and falling below or performing below the immense expectation. There's outside distractions, you know, boyfriends, friends, relationships, family, obligations, sponsors. There's a whole host of booby traps that will keep her from maximizing her potential. But as long as she can balance that and be aware of that and let her team help her navigate through the challenges, she'll be fine.
Okay, moving on to men's team at the ACC, very briefly, maybe were you expecting more from our men's team at the ACC? Because only one team silver and one individual bronze for Shah.
Well, I mean, it's Olympic year, so it's going to be very hard, harder than normal. But I noticed that the top Japanese were not all there. So they had like their tier two riders there. And then also I noticed, I think with the Chinese, they didn't have a full-fledged team. I think they're saving their A guys for the big competition. So they have such depth in their field that they could do that. I don't know what happened to the Korean team. They're a big disappointment for sure. Mm-hmm. But with regards to our team sprint, that was a very nice surprise for such a young team. Without Azizul and without Shah, right? So our young team to get the silver medal, quite impressive. Their time was also not bad. For Shah to get the bronze, he just recovered from a crash. So a bronze medal is quite good too, considering he was injured before. Now, when it comes to Karen, having a bronze medal in the sprint, you would expect that he would have been at least a top 3 in the Karen because the Karen is his pet event, right? He's good at the sprint. He's far better than I used to be. But the Karen also, look, his chance at making a medal at the Olympics is in the Karen. I mean, in the sprint is a little bit of a stretch, right? Because the powerhouse Europeans are so much more powerful. But the Karen, look, he has a chance. He has a chance. So for him to not make that final, I think he would have been very disappointed in himself. So yeah, he would have expected more, and of course, everyone would expect more out of him there. So, but also with his brother, it's his brother, right? Yeah, with his brother making the final, that's also good. That's a good indication because his brother is very young, right? So good. There's good things to take from it, and then of course there's not so good things to take from it. But overall, the team performed very well. They didn't have Azizul, and they performed. They had to have 4 medals, right? Did they have 4 medals or more? That's very good. Of course, the kilo, missing out on a kilo would have been tough because of sickness. So I think I followed them, their IG. So of course he was disappointed that it's a team decision to pull him out of that. But that's not even an Olympic event, right? So it's not too big of a deal.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. Very nice talking to you. Hope for more session with you after this. Thank you, Josiah.
Definitely. It's my duty to inform our about our journey through sport.
Okay. Hope to talk to you soon. Thank you.
And it's my pleasure. Thank you.